welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today. Everyone's favorite day of the week. It is here, and we are chatting with Miss Sarah Fraser.
David! Oh my God, David. Okay. So much to get to per usual. I don't know. I feel like we always have tons of like personal stuff going on, you know. We always have behind the scenes drama going on. I mean, you know, there's always stuff with us, right?
Do you know who is making it personal and who's not making it personal? Is Kathy Hilton and Lisa Rinna.
David, I can't even follow the shenanigans. Like I want to know where you think the truth lies, because I've been reading back and forth all weekend and I'm actually like, okay, wait a minute. Are they good? Are they not good? Where is this? I mean, this kid that alleges he's the PR guy or the publicist, right? He couldn't have come out of nowhere. But Kathy's saying she doesn't even know him. Then he's like backtrack. I mean, I guess it could come out of nowhere. Maybe he wants the press, but I'm like, what would the point be of just wanting the press? Because who's going to hire you? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, like when you're like inner circle, like a Beverly Hills housewife, like whether you hate each other or not, like there still is this, you know, you're still in the club. And so I would just think anyone trying to come in is like a fame whore, you know, looking for that 15 minutes of fame. Now, I mean, look, he released his statement and the whole thing makes no sense. If you really want to boil it down, like what? The original claim is that Kathy hired him to put this out there to distract from the fact that the rumors were that she used the F word and the N word and just create more drama with Rinna. And that would then distract from what these claims is. I mean, is that where we're starting?
Okay. Yeah. And I was going to say, let's back up for our listeners, right? Even more. So my understanding of the breakdown of this timeline is like a week or so ago, Lisa Rinna basically said that she was being harassed by somebody behind the scenes, you know, about like, we're going to out you over certain like voice messages you've left or whatever. She didn't know who that person was. And then eventually they go back and forth enough. This guy, this publicist posts her phone number, right? So that's when shit sounds like it got really personal. Maybe behind the scenes, Lisa
Well, she
Kathy.
posted his phone number too.
Oh, okay. So they post each other's, and maybe he never posted.
I know he didn't post her phone number.
Okay,
she posted his phone number. Well, the question, first of all, is yes, that's what happened. Right. So like, imagine you're Lisa Rinna and someone's like threatening you. I mean, I would also say like, go ahead and just expose everything. Cause listen, if anyone comes to threaten you, don't pay them. That's my legal advice. It's like, just say, I call your bluff, out my affair, out whatever it is, and deal with it, because at that point it's a never-ending thing. Now you might as well go to jail. You know what I mean? You might as well get the divorce, because now you're a slave to life to one person. That's my feeling.
Okay, I mean, you know, Hollywood reference connected to Denise Richards, but you know, that's what happened to Charlie Sheen for years, because Charlie Sheen was HIV positive. So people would party with him. They would find that out. They blackmailed him for years. I mean, that, you know, that was always reportedly part of that kind of crazy demise that he had in the, you know, mid 2000s was he was being blackmailed for millions of dollars for the fact that he was HIV positive. You know, just come out and say it.
Just come out and say it. Because I mean, you're not going to be able to live the rest of your life being blackmailed. Like eventually the house is going to, so whatever it is, whatever you've done, just come out. Or if you're like Tom Girardi, sit down, Erika, and say, we're never going to speak again. Go away, Tiago, and run. And by the way, I got a lot of DMs from people that said, wow, I thought the same thing. I can't believe you said that. Tons of DMs of people that like my whole story of Tom sitting her down with, and people were like, I can't believe you're saying this, because I thought the same thing. I thought I was all alone. So guys, there's many of you. There's many DMs. None of you are alone. But so that's the thing. So I guess if that's how it started, I understand Rinna's reaction, and she didn't release his phone number. And then I guess he didn't release her phone number. She released his phone number.
Thank you.
So people were all pissed off at Lisa. Oh, she's doxing. She released the phone number. But now it comes out, you know, so it looked like Kathy Hilton paid this. And then the guy made his own statement. So it looked like Kathy Hilton paid him $27,000. But apparently now he's a fame whore. They both seem to agree, but it's kind of like you said, we just don't know, right? We just don't know if that's really the truth. If Rinna and Kathy are like, look, this is going to get ugly for both of us. Let's just say he's a fame whore because we're high in mind. I mean, we just don't know, right?
We really, yeah, we don't know. And, stories like this drive me nuts because it's just like, it's this rabbit hole that you spend, an hour reading about, going back and forth. And then by the time you're done reading everything, you're more confused than when you started. And it's like, we'll never really know the truth, right? Because Kathy's going to deny. And then Rinna's going to use this, as like, well, Kathy definitely did this. And, and what would the point be for that kid? I mean, to me, it's like he had to get paid something. Like, why would you? I don't know. People do make shit up all the time. So maybe he just wanted to meddle and he's a huge Housewife fan. Maybe.
Well, listen, it's stranger things have happened, but two things. One, people go back to this. How did you get Lisa Rinna's cell phone number? Now, it's not impossible, but how did you, out of all the cell phone numbers, you don't have Garcelle's and you don't have Bethenny Frankel's and, you don't have, Margaret Jo. How did this Rinna cell phone number come to you? It was the right number.
Yeah.
And two, yeah, like maybe you did want your 15 minutes of fame, but okay, you have it now. And now what? I mean, we've had this before, right? Like what happens now?
I know. And maybe he just didn't think that far ahead, I don't know. But
but it seems like it's over. And I think it's just, look, what is going to be seen? What's going to be shown on the TV? Do you know what I mean? What's going to be shown on the TV of what Kathy said and what's going to be bleeped out and everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I couldn't agree more. I think it's, and we know Kathy is, coming up on Beverly Hills. She's going to be on, we know there's going to be like all the drama about whatever happened in Aspen and that message to Rick. And so we'll see, we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, very interesting.
But you know what? I think like just as much as this has happened, I think we've moved on.
No, I do too.
Guess is the whole thing Kathy wanted, but have we moved on? Because but look, Bravo's not going to use these words on the screen. If anything, they're going to be bleeped out. And I'm not so sure we're going to show that story about, like, my feelings are that is not going to happen really on camera. I don't think.
Wait, this PR letter back and forth?
No. Like Kathy Hilton being like, you damn bleep, get out of here, you bleep. They're going to show that about Kathy Hilton. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm just saying, like, we have a corporate machine here, guys. And are they going to go there? I don't know.
Yeah, right. I know.
Like, because just think about it. If that is not shown on TV, then what? We have Rinna